Okay, first of all, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the jury. Their job was not an easy one, and I felt for each and every one of them. They had the burden of listening to the unthinkable and deciding the fate of another person's life. They made the right choice, and I will be grateful to them forever. I would also like to thank Justice Heaney for presiding over a thorough and fair trial. To Kevin Gowdy, Brian Crockett, Michael Carnegie, Stephanie Vinay, and to Jeff Beasley, you guys were an amazing team and did an incredible job in presenting all of the evidence and making sure that Victoria can now rest in peace. To Inspector Retton, Mike Bickerton, Rod Freeman, Colin Dartman, Paula King, Jim Smith, Paul Hess, Anthony Renton, Gord Johnson, Karen Overbach, Jay the Computer Guy, Sean Kelly, Arlene Hugo, Michelle Nazizan, and all the people behind the scenes, and all of the police officers, civilians, and family members who searched tirelessly for Tori, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To all of the people who sent their love, prayers, and support, you'll never know what your strength meant to us. These last 3 years have felt like a lifetime, and Friday night was the greatest surge of emotion that I've ever felt. Happiness, sadness, relief, all at once, knowing that the people that are responsible for our suffering will be in jail for at least the next 25 years, has allowed us to breathe a huge sigh of relief. Now we can try to pick up the pieces and move forward, knowing that Tori is resting. To all of the negative people out there with your rude and hurtful comments, remember that there is another child in this family, and think to yourself, how would Victoria feel if she saw all of the derogatory comments? It's those negative people that push me to strive for the positive. Darren and I, my mom and James, and Tori's friends, we're the lucky ones. We have all of the wonderful memories, the fun times, the laughter, and no one will ever be able to take those from us. Every time I see a butterfly or a purple ribbon or Hannah Montana, we will forever be reminded of our little princess. She has touched the hearts of millions, and I'm proud to say that I'm Victoria's fastest mom. There will never be another child quite like Tori, with her spunkiness, her zest for life, and love of animals. Her beautiful blue eyes and gorgeous smile is going to be in the minds and hearts of every person who has heard about this tragedy. I urge people to not dwell on the horrific details of her final hours, but instead think of the loving, happy, gorgeous little girl that she was.
How proud of your son?
No.
How proud of you are you today of your son for giving a very raw and honest statement?
I am extremely proud. I didn't get to hear his impact statement beforehand, but his words were what every single one of us was feeling, and I'm glad that he was able to get that out.
How about the judge, the way he described him as a monster?
Perfect.
Do you worry about Darren's future? I mean, if you listen to what he said, I don't think there was a person who wasn't touched by it.
I don't worry about Darren's future. He is a wonderful counselor. He's very open and speaks to his family about how he's feeling and where his mind's at. And I have no concerns. I think that he'll excel in whatever he does.
And you plan on taking up Mr. Rafferty?
No, we've wasted a bit of our lives and he's not with us anymore.
Now that you don't have to come back to this courthouse day in, day out again, what's next for you? How are you going to keep Tori's memory alive?
I haven't actually even had a chance to think about it yet. To be honest, I just wanted to get this out of our way and move forward from here.
Was it difficult to hear him talk, to hear him deny that he was guilty of these charges?
I kind of blocked him out in the same way that I did when we were seeing autopsy photos and hearing details that we didn't want to hear. I have a good blocking sense, so I didn't even really pay much attention to his efforts.
Did you think it was remorseful at all?
Not at all. No, it was just trying to grasp at whatever straw they're left.
What do you think is to your fault?
Himself. You know it, maybe. Anything else?
How do you hope to stay in jail is?
I can't say that. Let's just hope it's as miserable as he's made our life. That's it.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Joe.